Okay, Gemini. Geminis, like y'all cool Geminis, but ooh, baby, y'all be fun to hang out with. But yeah, y'all definitely be having those two sides. Like I don't know, I don't be knowing who I'm getting ready to hang with that day. Is it gonna be the cool Gemini, or is it gonna be the piss Gemini, or you know what I mean? What Gemini is it going to be? Okay, but nevertheless, I had quite a few Gemini friends, associates. Yeah, let's just put it like that. I had quite a few Gemini associates, crazy cool people, crazy loyal. I will say that even to a fault, but just never know who you're dealing with. Like I said, very much a bipolar zodiac sign. Anyway, all of us is a little bipolar in a way, you know what I mean? Just a little. So let's see what's going on with Gemini for late July, okay? Let's see what the Gemini's got going on. Gemini, late July. Gemini, late July. I'll get a good reading for y'all. See what y'all got going on. Gemini, late July. Okay, so we got so far. So we got a brick wall. We got my boo. Somebody has the blues. There's a time lapse somewhere there. Somebody's not happy with. We'll find out exactly what that is. I got ass on my mind. Like they're gonna ants. Somebody's nosy, spreading gossip and rumors. Player. Okay, we got the player card. Okay, Gemini. It's already looking bipolar here. Okay, we got the SOS card. What else is going on? We got the honeymooning. Gemini. What's going on in Gemini's world late July? What's going on in Gemini's world late July? I'm already on late July, y'all. I did early, mid, and late. I'm already on it, okay? I could do this shit in my sleep for real. Is the key player here? One more for Gemini. Late July. Late July. Okay. Somebody's getting something repoed, having some type of finances going on there. Somebody's finances is off. Going on with Gemini. Late July. Late July. Okay, it's too many cards. I don't like that. I like a solid card, and give me something solid. Give me one card to clarify this entire reading. For Gemini, late July. Okay, here we go. So we got the cleanse, okay? All right, cool. So let's put that up there. Let's see what we got going on for Gemini. Late July. Okay. So, Gemini, you have your wall up because there is a player. You deem somebody a player, but you don't care because you got your boo. Y'all in the honeymoon phase right now. Okay? You did feel like SOS. Excuse me. The smoke going right up my nose. You did feel like SOS and the blues when you first find out about the player, but you knew that because time kept going and you didn't get no clarity with this person. There is a key player in here, so this was caused also by a third party situation. We'll find out what that's about. But when I get key player, important person playing an essential role, irreplaceable, it's giving a best friend. Like, I hate to say that, Gemini. It's giving a best friend, girlfriend, family member, next door neighbor, co-worker. Okay, it's giving somebody that you know. Also because of that, this player got some of his or her stuff repossessed. You took the car back. We took the keys back. You know what I mean? Raise up off of everything. Raise up. I know you didn't. I know you didn't try to play the Gemini and thought you were just gonna keep driving the cars, living in the home, still paying your business, still paying the rent, still paying whatever I was paying. I know you ain't think that. I know you didn't think it was that sweet. Okay. So first of all, let's see who the player is. Gemini first. Let's get some answers. Moscato. Cheers. Set home. Let's see who the player is. Could be Capricorn or another Gemini. Libra came out and Cancer. Okay. So you deem this person a player. That's the person that you took your stuff back from. There's a Mabu on the table. So let's see who that person is. Who's the new boo? And this is not a new boo. This is somebody, Gemini, that you kept on the side. It doesn't say new boo. It says my boo. There is a new boo card in this deck. It didn't come out for you. So this is your sneaky link. So, I mean, it takes a player to know player, right, Gemini? Leo, Capricorn. Who else? Capricorn and Aries. Okay. So we got some type of understanding who this boo person is for the cross watcher. Clock that T. Okay. Yeah, Gemini is out here playing around. Got them a little side player around there somewhere. Okay. All right, cool. The situation with the player is they did not solidify this relationship with you. And so because of that, that's why you were dating multiple people. Okay. But you deemed them a player because you was open about the situation, Gemini, but they wasn't open about their situation. Does that make sense? So they knew about this person. They knew about this person, Gemini. They knew about that person. But you deemed them a player because they wasn't open about their situation. And I understand the unfairness of that, but I mean, Gemini, you had your person. You know, you had a person also. So kind of like ease up on this situation a little bit. But you felt like you can do that. It gives male energy, very much misogynistic. It gives male energy because it was kind of like, bitch, I paid your rent though. I paid your car note. I got your nails done. I got your hair and your nails done. How dare you? Okay, cheat. Cheat on me, even though you knew I had a boo. Okay, giving very much Libra. Giving very much Libra. Okay, so even though you knew I had a boo, how dare you? Okay, go off and cheat on me. Now I understand what's going on here. Okay, so yeah, Gemini, you was upset because you felt like you was paying the bill, so you don't get to cheat. You don't get to cheat. You're not paying the bills, so I'm the one that got to do everything, and you have to just stand around and deal with my bullshit. It's very much a male on this board. Now, if there's a female on this board, clock that T, okay, sis? You running around here like a nigga, if I may say so myself. But I ain't here to judge. If you paying to play, you paying to play. Feel me? If you paying to play, you paying to play. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. The player person felt like they needed a detox from you, okay, because you're toxic. Okay, you get to have all the fun and have cake and eat it too, and they can't do nothing. They can't even go outside. They can't even go to the beach. They can't even play volleyball. They can't do shit. While you honeymooning with your boo, they supposed to just sit around and wait for you. So this is an unfair situation that happened on the board. Either this is happening to you or somebody is doing this to you. Okay, so it can go both ways. There is a key player in this person also with the situation. Let's see what the key player is about. And I'm thinking because you had this new boo and they knew about it, they went and messed with somebody that you know. They went low. They went low. Okay. So let's find out who this person is. Gemini, don't you want to know? Clock this T. Clock this T. It could be the Virgo or the Aquarius that you know. Or it could be the Aquarius or Taurus that you know. Aquarius heavy on Aquarius. It came out twice. Okay. Let's figure out who this person is. Let's get some answers to the characteristics of who this person is that is fucking with your player. Okay? Messing with your side bitch and your side nigga. And you're unhappy about it, Gemini. Not you with a whole relationship and being mad at the side nigga and the side bitch. Not you. That's funny. But once again, Gemini will be a Gemini. Who's this person? The card fell out, so we're not gonna. Who's this person? Who's this person for the Gemini? Okay, this is somebody that you could have known for 8 years. You know this person for 8 years. They're not taking whoever this family member is, friend, girlfriend, best friend, whoever it is, they're not taking. They're not even 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They're not dating multiple people. They're only dating your significant other. You know this person for 8 years. Like I said, 10 years, 10 or 8. 10 or 8. Name could be Star also. I got David, Keisha. I got Thomas, Samantha. I got Dora. I got Rebecca. I got Kathy. I got last name Simpson. I don't know what last name came through. I got Jessica, Jerry, Kima, William, and Sam. That's it. It's closed off. Okay, so if that name resonates, this is who your side person is dealing with that you know, because they was like, well, you know, such and such got their own thing going on, so why we don't just do our own thing? Okay, and you found out about it. That's what got you having the fucking blues and having a fucking brick wall up with that, not with your play person, but with the key person. Okay, and I'll clarify that just to make sure. Okay, so yeah, so what else about this key player? Can we get some more characteristics? This is a person who likes to travel a lot, heavy on the traveling all the time, because they don't have a family. Yep, like I said, this came out this way. Yep, traveling with the 6 of Swords. You could own him for 6 years. Travels a lot. Not really a person of illusion, so they're fucking straightforward. A straightforward person could be like a Scorpio. You was wondering how come you guys will go around and they wasn't receiving any offers. Like, you guys will go and hang out and they're not trying to talk to nobody. They're not trying to get no numbers. And you're like, why every time I go out with such and such, every time I go out with Ben or Mike or David or Rebecca, like, we go on a girls' night out, they're single, but they don't talk to nobody because they do talk to somebody. And they don't want you to talk to your side person and say, hey, I went out Rebecca, we had a boy, she was talking to, because that would get the other person upset, right? So they wanted to keep it clean around you at all times, even though they have a lot of options. So do you want to reverse, you want to Uno reverse on this person? Do your homework really on this person, okay? Get somebody to spy on this person and really find out about this person, and then run it back and tell your side nigga not, or the side bitch, and get this person upset now. Okay, because this person actually does have multiple options, but they've been keeping it away from your side nigga or your side bitch, and they also been keeping it away from you because they're dating your side nigga or your side bitch. Copy? Get it? Got it? Good. Okay? Any more characteristics? Because this is good. Like, wow. I mean, how you get them is how you lose them. Gemini, y'all doing a lot. Y'all trying to have your cake and eat it too, and tell motherfuckers what they can and what they can't do. You feeling bossy, huh? You the boss that pay the cost. I know that's right. You the boss that you the boss that pay the cost. You pay the cost to be the boss. I know that's right. Yep. A person that likes to celebrate a lot. They get drunk and fight. They get drunk and fight. Typically a person that gets drunk at the party and wants to fight everybody. Very emotionally imbalanced, very sneaky person, only caring about themselves, not really caring how they hurt your feelings. For them, they feel it's even because you're dating other people. So they know that and they feel like your significant other should know that and that makes it okay. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay? Not cool. All the people in the world find somebody else. Why would you mess with somebody's significant other that you know, right? You're really a low life. And once a person is a low life like that, always a low life, and hence why that person is hiding multiple partners from this person too. That's what you get. I'm crying, okay? But they feel like they are gonna have a victory in the situation, so they feel like they are gonna win your person over, which is hilarious. This player does not respect you. Okay. Whoever is the cross watcher looking in on the Gemini, this player is not gonna respect you. He or she's not gonna respect you, okay? Because you already started off on a bad note. Just so you know. There's no respect there. Once the respect is lost, the relationship cannot move forward. I mean, you can still have sex, but that doesn't mean it's gonna move forward. You're not gonna win anything but a trip probably to the clinic with Mr. Player or Mrs. Player over here. Okay. What was taken away from the person as far as the repo when you found out about your friend or your family member or somebody close to you and your side person? At least it wasn't your boo. I gotta laugh. At least it was the side nigga and the side bitch. They're expendable. At least it wasn't your main. You feel me? So you can't really be but so mad about that. Okay, what did you take away? What was taken away? What was taken away from the player? Their respect as far as like you went and told other people about this. Um, so they lost like aura because of it, clout. You know what I mean? Like people are looking down at them, like, wow, you did that, right? But that's because the people that the Gemini is telling this to, right, don't know about the main. They only know about you guys, right? So of course they're not gonna go tell the other person's family members and friends about this situation because they'll be like, "What girl? What guy? Are you really sitting here? You telling me that you're mad about your? What are you doing with a side piece anyway? Does that make sense? So they're not going to tell that that branch of the family. They're going to tell the people that only knew about their relationship as being monogamous. Okay. What else is going on? This is messy. What else they took away? What else was taken away? So you took away about like 7 pieces of jewelry, and you took away the opportunity of you guys ever making it. Does that make sense? Leaving your significant other, which you actually had no plans on ever doing. Very much manipulated. You never had any plans of ever leaving your significant other. Hence is why illusions is in reverse. You never ever had any real intentions on leaving your significant other anyway. But in your mind, you told them, being manipulative, oh, you took the chance of us ever being together. Does that make sense? But no, y'all was never going to be together regardless. So this ain't really a loss for this person, but the other person may feel that way only because you took away stuff. Okay, you took away a vacation too. I'll look that up. That came out. Where is it at? Well, it'll come back up again. Okay, what else did you take away from this person? So a vacation was taken away. You guys are supposed to go on a vacation. You're not taking them on a vacation anymore. What else did you take away from this person? You know, a little bit of money, like a joint bank account. Any legal matters that they had, it could be a Libra also that you did this to, but any legal matters that they had, you're no longer, if you was paying their school tuition, if you was paying their rent, there's any type of bills, anything that will put them into a legal matter or fuck with their credit, you're not paying it anymore. That car note, that car insurance, nothing. You took that away. Turn foot. They can go pick up your friend on foot. Or maybe he or she might pick them up. The way he's looking here. But this player is not going to take that person serious. They don't respect them, like I said. So it's just a loss for the person, for the player after getting caught. What else did you take away? What else was taken away from this person? Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Really, you're really bossy. The opportunity getting around a vehicle. Like I said, anything else? So cash, a vehicle, respect amongst the peers that knew you guys for being actually together, and the opportunity of y'all ever really becoming something, which was never going to happen anyway. I'm telling you, that's what's being said, like in the background. And I'll clarify it anyway. What else is being taken away? What else is being taken away? What else is being taken away? And we already, I told you that would come out again. A trip that came out exactly again. What else? That's pretty much it. And you knew this person for 8 years again. It came out. Yeah, the possibility of being a family with reverse and the possibility of building anything together. Okay, so basically anything for the future, vacations, cars, anything like that, you took away. And it's not because they cheated on you. It's because they cheated on you with somebody that you knew. Let me say that again, clock that T. It's not because they cheated on you because you could have got over that. It's because they cheated on you with somebody that you knew. Now let me get a drink. Hold on. You got to be more careful than that. Okay? So we already got that. Understood. Okay. As far as time, was this Gemini ever going to take the player serious? I just want to, clarify. I already said no, but let's clarify it to see if the cards say otherwise. Confirmation with the noise that just fell on the floor. Was this person ever going to take this person serious anyway and consider leaving their significant other for that person? No. Absolutely not. They talked to other people about it. The other people said, hell no. Work on your money. Focus on your money. That sounds like something somebody would tell you. Focus on your money. This person's not worth the time of the day. They went to go talk to somebody about this higher up, and the person said absolutely not for whatever reason. They probably saw your side around there with somebody, but they definitely said no. What was the reason for saying no? I heard no, work on your money. The 8 of Wands keeps coming out. They said the person was too fast. 8 of Wands is coming in fast. They was too fast. And I don't mean fast like in speed. I mean fast as in fast in the ass. Yeah, the love card did come out twice. So the person does love. I mean, you have to. They tried to balance it. They felt like it was going to be too much of a balance. Too much hard work to work with you, player. Feeling like you was going to leave them like a hangman, like you did. Disappoint them, and they didn't think about you as a future in the future any type of way. They didn't even really see you at nighttime like that neither. They saw you when they could see you, so the time they seen you was even limited. They did you like a hoe. They did you like they seen you when they wanted to see you, whatever time they wanted to see you. They fed you this dream. They never had any intentions of really fucking with you like that. This side piece, whoever you are, I hate to be the cross watcher for this. Found out that you was cheating with their friend, to or they whoever close to them, and took all your shit, whatever you had, and they pissed. Okay, because they felt like you were supposed to stay in your place because they were fronting the bills. That's the reason. One was like, why would they do that? Why would they want not me to do nothing? Why they doing everything? Because they were paying the fucking bills. I just told you. Okay. Anything else as far as anything you wanna tell them, Gemini? Is there anything else you want to tell them? Because you done told them a mouthful just now. Is there anything else you want to say before we close this card out? Yeah. They didn't see any future with you financially. You're not somebody that they can build with, and they were more concerned about their happiness, and they were more concerned about their peace. Okay, so yeah, you were for fun, my love. You were for fun. It's okay, and it's gonna be okay. You were for fun, okay, for the kinks, but you hit a chord. That's what I'm trying to say. You hit a chord. They wouldn't have cared. It could have been anybody in the world, but you just hit a chord when it was close to home. Okay, that's the truth and honesty there. Um, nosy gossiping, spreading rumors. 9 out of 10. This is the friend now, because now the friend is exposed, or whoever this close person is, and now they're going to tell people about you, about how you was with this other person, and you had another person, and they're mad at you, like trying to clean your name up. But don't nobody care about that, because regardless of what you were supposed to be the one that said no, because you're the friend, you're the family member, you're the neighbor. You knew better. Okay? But what are they saying? What is the gossiping saying? What is this person saying about the Gemini? What is the tea about? What's the tea? Oh yeah, they say you only cared about yourself. You didn't care about nobody else. And how you wanted a new beginning with their person, even though it's not their person, and that person has no respect for you. You know what I mean? But like that's what it's giving. The cards is saying right there. Definitely saying that you was given illusions, like just trying to make it all about you're the bad person and you was the one that you want to be with them, and that's why they mad. Like no, they left because they left because their person fucked with somebody that they knew. It could have been anything. They're saying that you have options now more than just them. It's not true. um and that you just bringing all this up because you had to make a choice between the two people, which of course you did, but for the most part, that your significant other made you make a choice. That's what it's saying, and it could be true for some. I don't know, but it is a choice that had to be made here. Okay, is part of the gossip that's going on. Okay, with the Queen of Swords, you were standing on business as far as that decision, whatever it was, and we already know what it was. You decided to get the fuck on. So yeah, it just sounds like blame game. Like let me make myself look good and say how bad this person is. Now they're doing a smear campaign with you because y'all went to the internet and y'all did a smear campaign on each other. So this hit the internet. Yep, this hit the internet. Spreading rumors. How do we spread rumors now? You don't spread them through gossip anymore. We spread them through the internet. This hit the internet. So that's why they're trying to clean up their name. Like, oh, bitch, you the nerve of you telling me I cheated with your boyfriend and your girlfriend when you had a lot of options in any fucking way. You already had somebody. Bitch, what? Get back to the point. All of that don't fucking matter. If you're my friend, many friends got people that do that. But at the end of the fucking day, doesn't give you an excuse to do some shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's just an excuse for them being a fucked up person. And once a fucked up person, what? Always a fucked up person. You will get into a physical fight with this person. There is hands that's gonna be fucking thrown. Somebody's gonna go have to be in the hospital. Somebody's gonna have to get some sleep. Somebody's gonna be in the hospital. Okay. And then also, while in the hospital, somebody's gonna be bring flowers and stuff like that. Somebody's animal while somebody's in the hospital is gonna be left home alone with nobody to feed it because you got in the hospital like unexpectedly and there's nobody home. Don't ask me how I be getting this. I just do. Okay, with the animal there and with the flowers in the background with the lady. Okay, that's how I got that. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be a big brawl behind this. This is not something that's just gonna happen and they're just gonna just walk away and go happily ever after with their significant other, and your significant other is pissed, and your significant other is gonna find out about this also. So I'm actually going to find out the backstory to find out about that and find out what happens with that. But with the card coming out, honeymooning, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels, it gives that you guys moved on from this. Okay, from this actual situation. Your significant other is still willing to work it out with you, even though all of this happened. Okay, all of this mental distress and all of this SOS behavior. Act with urgency, assistance needed. Okay, so let's see how your significant other is gonna feel towards you after this, and let's see who this person is. Who is the significant other? Significant other could be Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, or Capricorn. Cancer or Capricorn. Let's see how this person is gonna feel, Gemini, about you now, moving forward. Are they gonna make peace with you, or are they fucking pissed? I mean, they're clearly gonna be pissed, but are you guys gonna be able to make it work after the situation? Is Gemini gonna be able to make it work after the infidelity? After all of this news come out to the forefront, are they gonna be able to make it work? The card's even mad. Like, card's not letting shit out. Like, I'm talking about pissed. Yep, Lover's card. Yep. Lover's card does come out, but I got bad news. This person does find out, and the reason why they want to work it out with you is because they love you. But I got news for you, and now hold your seats, Gemini. They still got love for you throughout all of this, because they also already had ventured off, and they're juggling you with somebody else. Justice could be a Libra. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, Gemini. I gotta sit behind it. Hold the front door. Okay, Gemini? This person not that vexed about it, because they also had somebody else. Except my team. Mm-mm-mm. Now that makes sense. So that's why they're not vexed about it, because they love you. Shit, they're also juggling somebody else. And anytime you see somebody, don't get too upset about some infidelity you just did, 9 out of 10 is because they also doing the same thing anyway. And they're just glad you ain't find out. Glad you ain't find out about them. And start taking away their shit. Because Gemini is giving you pimping and simping. You simping and pimping. You straight up yeah, you are the provider for all these parties. You are the big cash cow. What else is going to happen? Interesting. I didn't expect that. That was a twist. I mean, but nowadays, like I said, yeah, they still look at you as their world. They still look at you as the 10 of cups. They're still going to go and live happily ever. I can't make this shit up. They're still going to go and live happily ever after you, with you after all of this. Yep. Sure is. Because they got somebody else. Now, your job is to find out who the fuck this other person is, and I'm about to find out. Don't you want to know? Clock that T. Don't you want to know, Gemini? Clock that T. Your significant other has an other. Like Shazam. Like how DDG says Shazam. Okay. Illusions came out. Yep. Okay, cool. So let's find out who your significant other is. And I want to clarify that with 2 cards. Okay, let's find out who the significant other is. Who is Gemini's significant other's other? Damn, this shit got long. I should do this in extended. And I'm going to just find out who it is, and then we'll do some characteristics in the extended then. Who is Gemini's significant other's other? Dirty money, laundering, still illegal. Okay, hold your seats. Hold your seats again, Gemini. Hold your seats the fuck again. Because this is not just an average person. This person also is a money go-getter like yourself. However, you get the money the legal way. This is a scammer, a stripper, a prostitute, a OnlyFans person, a got sugar daddies, yeah, shit, a crackhead. Hate to say it, drug user, a couch surfer. You know what I mean? Lives on people's couch, the couch, and on your couch sometimes. Clock that T. Okay, so yeah, not just the average person. That's why I wanted to do it with that car. Woo! Wait, let's get some. Damn, should I get? I need to do this in an extended. I'm gonna do this in extended. I'm gonna get the characteristics on this person, give you the T. I'm actually gonna give you let you know how you're gonna find out about this person, all of that in the extended. But Gemini, this was, yeah. I mean, it's a lot going on here. You caught your side piece, somebody that you know, and then now you finding out that your boo actually got a boo. That's why they wasn't even mad. Using on a lot. Let me yeah. I'm going to the extended with this, and I will see you on the other side. Bye.